Hey Jack, ever summoned Creepypasta? No, I can't say I've ever summoned a user-generated short internet horror story. Is that what people are summoning these days? I'm a little out of the loop with all these internet and smartphone demoning summoning apps. Call me old-fashioned, but I like to stick to the good old Ouija board. Remember kids, when using a board, it's always very important to never play alone or in front of a camera, and to always act completely sincere in order to never offend the spirit with any mockery or humor. Now, where was I?
Yo, what's crack-a-lacking my home, dogs? Hey, you know, if there's any spirits here, I would, appreciate it if you'd communicate by spelling your name out, buddy. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought I asked you what your name was, not what edgy iconography you like to draw in your middle school homework book. Amateurs. I thought I was communicating with those of the answers to the universe, not fairy mortality, not an edgy, angsty, pubescent DeviantArt user.
Whoa, what a smooth and totally not scripted transition to today's topic. You know those spooky internet horror stories? Well, you can apparently summon those stories, or I guess the characters from them, because of course you can. It's not really surprising that a very young audience might not grasp the entire enjoyment of fiction, but it is somewhat surprising that this content is being shared around by large names in entertainment, such as MTV.
Actually, no, MTV, scratch that last part, that's really not surprising at all.
Remember the Charlie craze? It was your typical spooky urban legend and has been analyzed pretty extensively by the internet.
Apparently, the whole thing was a marketing stunt for a pretty shoddy movie, The Gallows. A marketing stunt that was successful as hell, but that's not really surprising. Just slap the word challenge at the end of any activity imaginable, and it'll apparently become an overnight internet sensation.
Tying elastic bands around a watermelon challenge, yep. Snorting condoms up your nose until they come out of your mouth challenge, yep. Setting yourself on fire challenge, yeah, that exists. Why? Well, whatever us kids are into, Kim Kardashian or demon summoning, MTV's gotta cater to that, even if it does mean sourcing a DeviantArt journal.
I mean, suppose you did think these characters were real, why on earth would you want to summon them? What, are these overpowered and poorly written demons and killers just gonna sit there and have a polite discussion? Regardless, let's summon some Creepypasta.
What's wrong with summoning an adorable little puppy, right? A lot when it comes to Smile Dog. Despite his name, Smile Dog is actually a file, smile.jpg. Really, summoning a JPEG? Isn't the concept of downloading a JPEG a little more conceivable? What's next? Exercising a PNG? Supposedly, you can summon this image by going to your living room at night and chanting, "Smile, my dog, smile." Then you'll hear the word, spread the word, and when you open your eyes, you have summoned smile.jpg. Then go insane.
So let me get this straight. If you go into your living room and say, "Smile, my dog," a JPEG will somehow summon itself into the room. Like, does it automatically download onto your computer, or does a JPEG physically form in the room? Regardless, let's put it to the test. Smile, my dog, smile. Okay, it appears that maybe this might not be real. Maybe.
But wait, there's important information missed out by MTV according to the DeviantArt page. You must lie on your sofa and close your eyes, then you can only open your eyes after you hear "spread the word."
Smile, my dog, smile. Kinda be nice if you could hurry up and say, "Spread the word already." If I keep my eyes closed much longer, I'll start to see white dots. My god, this really does make you insane.
Slenderman. Yeah, no surprise he's on this list. Many DeviantArt users think that being Slenderman's proxy is like some kind of summer camp for depressed teens. Also, why do these proxies all wear hoodies, jeans, and Converse? Slenderman wears a damn suit and tie. The dress code for his employees is alarmingly casual in comparison. To summon Slenderman, you apparently have to sing that one song by Zip Zipper. I guess all those covers and Vocaloid versions on YouTube are actually summonings, apparently. You can either carve the operator symbol into a tree, or draw it on a wall with a thick permanent marker. Not a thin one though, he's very specific. Of course, this is the one that DeviantArt follows religiously because, you know, if I summon Slenderman, then he'll become a proxy. Spoiler alert, Slenderman doesn't live in a mansion and have a bunch of adopted anime-haired teenagers. Also, he's not real.
I like to give people the benefit of the doubt in saying that this is just self-aware role-playing, and some people are just having fun in the comments section, other people are just, playing pretend or fictional characters. However, I'm worried that that's not necessarily the case, and, certain news stories make the whole concept of children actually believing that Slenderman is real and you can become his proxy slightly alarming.
I want to summon Slenderman. The problem is my parents are home. And I can't go outside, and I'm scared to go in the woods.
Yeah, that's understandable. I'm scared to go to the woods, but I'd very much like to summon a 20-foot tall faceless interdimensional creature that eats children. Not the woods, though. I gotta draw the line somewhere. Sometimes Jeff comes home complaining about how many people summon him.
Please, if you're going to be sarcastic, could you at least do it somewhere else?
Look, I'm going to be honest. It's pretty hard to tell which of you is being sarcastic. But I'm going to hope that it's the majority. I'm not being sarcastic. He really does come home complaining sometimes. People think the creepypastas aren't real because they've never seen them, but they are real. They're very real. They're my special friends. Look, I'm not gonna question anyone's beliefs here, but when I was much younger, I read spooky stories like Goosebumps. Despite being aimed at children aged 8 to 12, these books made much more of an attempt at actually scaring the reader than, say, the Jeff the Killer creepypasta. So, does that mean you also believe Slappy is real? Like, was that movie with Jack Black a documentary to you? Did anyone actually do these and survived? Well, if they died, they're probably not going to be posting an update on DeviantArt, are they? I survived. Actually, I live with them now. You summoned a bunch of fictional serial killers. Instead of actually killing you, they let you live with them. Because apparently they all live together. I mean, if Jeff the Killer, Eyeless Jack, and Ben Drowned all live in a mansion with Slenderman, does that mean Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, and Chucky all live in a condo with Pinhead? I said that ironically, but holy crap, would that make a good sitcom.
Hello? I wanted to ask you a favor. If you choose to accept, then you can ask Slenderman to choose me as a proxy. I would like to get away from my sister before I hurt her. Frankly, I get homicidal urges to hurt my parents. I need to get away from my family yet to satisfy the urge that now feels like a great thirst that can barely now be settled or quenched for that matter. Please, I beg of you, tell Slenderman to take me away. Please, before I hurt my sister. I'll do anything. Just please ask Slenderman.
Well, I'll see what I can do. Yo, Slendy!
Hey! What's up, man?
Another child on the internet wants to become your proxy.
But I don't even exist, bro.
I know, right? That's exactly what I said! Wait a minute. Well, it appears I'm just a bored individual who finds enjoyment in pretending to converse with fictional characters. You see, DeviantArt, the first step is admitting it. Also, if you really have homicidal urges to hurt your parents and sister, please tell someone outside of DeviantArt. I really want to brush this stuff off as innocent role-playing, but when two 12-year-old girls stab their friend 19 times so they can live with Slenderman, it gets a little worrying. Jeff the Killer. So for this one, you wait until midnight, take a kitchen knife to your bedroom, pull the covers over yourself, and say Jeff the Killer 3 times. Yeah, if you haven't gathered yet, these are pretty much all Bloody Mary or Candyman clones. Then you'll hear a voice whisper, shush, go to sleep.
Just be careful and don't do the Jeff the Killer one if you're under 16.
If Jeff only showed up to people who summoned him that were over the age of 16, then he's never gonna show up at all because anyone over that age isn't gonna believe in that. And then the person's comment finishes off with, unless you're emo like I am. Why does that matter? Subcultures, people who preach how nobody understands them, was they themselves look down on anyone who doesn't conform to their personal fashion or music tastes. Well, I'm over 16 and I might get bonus points for having a limited color scheme in my clothing, so let's do this. Well, it's midnight, I got the covers over my head and a kitchen knife, so let's do this. Jeff the Killer, Jeff the Killer, Jeff the Killer. But I didn't hear any words telling me to go to sleep. No, instead I was greeted with the deafening silence of the midnight hour. Alone once more of my own thoughts, yet despite my loneliness, terrified of judgment and disappointment from my own being. I surround myself with incomplete creations to remind me of myself because I seem to forget a little more each passing day.
I disappear from the world for months because I grow sick of my own existence, and my increasing fear of the mindset that creation must be for monetary gain or relevance, not for the mere enjoyment of the process. Told that I don't care when caring is in fact the only thing keeping me alive, constantly reminding myself of my own mortality because the grim fact that everything but death is temporary terrifies me. Help me.